Well, welcome to the spirit of the outdoors. I'm at Buckhorn State Park, and I forgot my GoPro, so I'm gonna have to use my phone, unfortunately. But it's Monday, January 24th. I'm out here, and I'm gonna do a couple days of winter camping out here on this beautiful state park. It's a walk-in site, but thankfully not too far of a walk. And the snow is not terribly deep. I also forgot the snowshoes, so it was one of those days and one of those weekends, and but I'm still out here to enjoy and have a good time. So I'm at site 28, which is right through here. I already pulled the sled through, and I'm not that far from the car, but just enough. It's fun to just kind of walk in a little ways, not a full on toboggan pull through lots and lots. If I was doing that, I wouldn't be starting this late. It's about almost 4:30, and you can see over there I'm starting to lose the light. So this is gonna be my site. I'm gonna do some tromping down and shoveling here, and get this site set up for my tent and get the hot tent going. But just wanted to do this real fast, and hopefully we'll get some more videos. Good morning. This is Buckhorn State Park again. It's the morning. My tent is up. Well, my tent was up last night, of course. It was a cold night, but I kept fairly warm. Had a good fire going for a while, got it warm, and then of course I've got my pretty good sleep system. I woke up this morning, it was -7. So that's Crystal Lake, just beyond the trees. Sun is coming up. It's gonna be a beautiful day, but only a high of 4. And tonight it's supposed to get down to -22, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, my little campsite here. This is one of the walk-in sites. I had a walk-in through there. Car is not that far, just a little beyond those trees over there. But yeah, it's a brisk morning, and I'm gonna try and get out and do a little exploring as soon as I have some breakfast. So this is my cook setup here. I'm just using the old Stanley Adventure, I think it is, I don't know, but it's the Stanley cook kit. Little pot, nice little pot, works well on the stove. And I got this little Icline table. It's a really nice little table. I find it amazing that people review these things on Amazon. So it's, oops, sorry about the fingers. It's real low to the ground. It's metal. Yeah. It's but I wanted metal because I didn't want anything plastic sitting next to this stove, because it gets real hot. And I find it amazing, people review these things and say they give it a bad review because it's too small or it's too low to the ground. And I want to say, did you read the dimensions? because people often don't do that. They see a table and they see the picture and it looks like a full table, or a higher table anyway, and they get it and it's too small, and then they complain about it and they write a bad review. And that's not the product. That's not the faulty product. That's a faulty user, in my opinion. So anyway, inside the tent, a little chaotic because I got in here late last night, so I'm going to try and fix it up a little bit, but swing that around, and here I am. So again, this has been a good morning so far, but it is a little on the chilly side. So but nice and warm by this thing. I'm feeling quite toasty now, and so it's good. Buckhorn State Park. It's a beautiful state park. I haven't even explored it yet, but I'm right here on the water. So, or ice, if you want to say. It's quite something. So a little oatmeal here this morning, and get things rolling and do some things outdoors. It's going to be a high of 4. Woohoo! Yay! High of 4. Wow. Yeah. So I'm going to get out and do a few things and look around and check out some areas. So a brutally cold night last night. It's now 4 o'clock, almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesday. But it was brutally cold. I didn't take any video because I decided that negative 25 wasn't safe. At negative 25, which is what it got down to last night, I just, I have gear rated for below 0, but that's too much. So that would have been dangerous to sleep out. It just would have. I would have probably had. Well, what I probably would have done is just stayed up all night and kept stoking the fire to stay warm, and that's not healthy either. That's not the way I wanted to be. So I did take an indoor option last night, and so didn't quite brave negative 25, but. So I'm not the hardiest of persons, okay? Negative 25 is a little beyond what I think I can do, and be healthy and be safe. There comes a point. But I'm gonna go back around again. There we go. But it is beautiful out here, and I've had a really good day. I just went around and got back to the tent here and just had some fun and split some wood up and got a nice fire, got it nice and stoked in there. And this is just a beautiful area. These are the campsites here. This is my full campsite. 28. It's a walk-in site. You can see I'm going away there with my stove, but sun is going to be setting. It is cold. It is 10 degrees, and I want to get back into the tent and do some things, but I just wanted to take a little walk down here, and my hand is starting to get really cold, but this is another campsite over here, and you can get down to the water through here. I haven't gone any further. This is just a beautiful area, and that's a frozen lake right there. The wind coming off. There's definite wind chill, and it is cold, and I can see little footprints out there, so there's probably been some deer or something along that moving out there, some kind of critters. So yeah, but it is cold and my hand is now frozen. So I'm going to say all for now and go on to the next thing. Hey, so it's about almost 9 o'clock at night, and I'm getting ready to call it a night. And around stove is going. You can see that. That looks really good. Things are going pretty well there. And it's a good stove. It does a good job. Keeps things fairly comfortable in here. But I'm gonna be heading home tomorrow, a day earlier. Anyway, so but anyway, it's gonna be really cold again tomorrow night, and negatives in the negative teens, probably close to negative 20 again, and that's just too much for me. I think that I'll call it even with this setup, but it just I don't stoke it. I'm not gonna stoke it every moment of every hour and get this going like that. That takes a lot to do, and I am gonna just close that damper real fast though. Oh, there. All right. And there. Okay, so anyway, I could probably get close to managing, but even with my sleep setup the way it is, it's just too much to try and do. So I'm gonna call it, and I'm gonna enjoy tomorrow. I'm gonna get up, make some breakfast, get out, wander around, check out the area. I am heating up some water, and it's hot. But so I'm gonna pour that in my Nalgene, put that in my sleeping bag, and call it a night. So this is one of the walk-in campsites at Buckhorn State Park. Really neat. They've got a lot of neat walk-in sites. So a little bit of backpacking. You know, you wouldn't be able to maybe bring a little cart or something, but these are really nice sites. Really, and the wind is going to be terrible. I know it. Sorry for the wind. All right, but that's the lake, and you're right on the lake. And this is actually a boat-in site as well. It's got a little sign over there, so you could boat into this one as well. Really nicely done. Walk-in sites, boy, I'll tell you, this is a neat little campground. I might have to look at coming back in the summertime maybe. But this is, like I said, one of the walk-in sites. So I'm walking back out, and then I'm gonna walk a little further. So this one is 25, I think, number site 25. And I walked in from down there. I can't even see the car, so and a couple of pit toilets over this way, and then more sites back here. And I don't know, maybe in the summertime, these are not, maybe this is a small enough road, a one-way road that you can drive through. I don't know. But they look like walk-in sites to me. And here's another one. It's a site 10. I don't know why that one looks like 25. But you can see, this is great. Site 10. And lots of deer. Seen lots of deer tracks. And all sorts of things coming through here. But this one, again, and the wind is going to be terrible. So if it's bad, just maybe I'll put music over it. When it's negative, well, even when it gets up to 4 degrees during the day, it's hard to, I mean, I was out for a little bit, not very long, walked around, and like, the wind was blowing, so there was a good wind chill, and it's just, you know, you can only do so much. So, I didn't even try filming anything, because the minute I tried to do anything, my hands were freezing, and it was really just hard to do anything. So but another nice site up here. Now these gotta all be walk-in sites. I can't imagine. But this is incredible. These are incredible little sites up here. Check that out. Oh my gosh. This is fabulous. Man, can you imagine? You hike in here, set up. And just enjoy. That's what the flowage is like for me, the turtle flambeau flowage, and you can just, you know, kayak into a site. I just sit, enjoy the evening. The other thing about wintertime, you don't have to worry at all about our bugs. That's the other thing too. You can, if it's, at least if it's warm enough like today, I can spend a little time outside. I could sit down, sort of, if you're warm enough. I mean, if you're bundled up enough, you can sit down and just kind of enjoy, but the wind is blowing really hard right now. Really wish I wouldn't have forgotten my snowshoes, but hey, this wasn't a big snowshoe adventure. I'd love to take a big snowshoe adventure, but just don't. This was just a good camping adventure and being out at night in the cold. Now, this was put up by the Wisconsin Conservation Corps.